On right here at Hope TV, where you look and you live. That was the musical break, paving way now for the newspaper review. My name is George Gishoro, hoping you are well. And remember to interact with us across our social media platforms, Hope TV Kenya, and also using our number, that is our text line, and also our WhatsApp number, 0708 222 323. Allow us to look at some of the highlights that are being reported in the newspapers this morning, and we start off with the Standard. And DCI probes 31 hospitals for ghost patients in 691 million shillings SHA scam. That is what is being reported. And SHA on deathbed, crisis as money taps run dry at health scheme. What's really happening? You can read that. It's covered inside the Standard newspaper. And then I also see here, teachers promised 20%. So teachers promised 20%. What the law says on allocation of Boma Yangu units. Really, we need clarity on this, because it seems that every time the president meets people, he's promising them the affordable housing units, yet we are having workers who are being deducted, but they stand either little to no chance of owning these homes, yet monthly they are having monthly deductions as well. It started with the Harambee Stars, not that it's bad. Now it's the teachers. Who next? But what does actually the law stipulate when it comes to the allocation of Boma Yangu units? You can read that. It's covered inside the Standard newspaper this morning, because as the Standard is reporting, affordable politics. So from shelter dream to 2027 poll campaign tool. So I don't know why the government is using these affordable housing units as a campaign tool for their 2027 re-election. So that means it's actually gambling with the people's money, taxpayers' money that has been deducted from their salaries. Then KDF recovers body of a man who drowned at Chepkorio Dam after 6-day search. You can read that as well inside the Standard newspaper. And Oparanya warns ODM against divisive politics amid leadership row in Kakamega County. You can read that. And then I see here, and also a video which is also inside the Standard. Over 3,000 patients received free treatment at Sitam Medical Camp in Kapsaret. So you can watch that on inside the that this is inside the Standard newspaper. And then fuel prices drop slightly in latest EPRA review. You can read and check on the prices for the next 1 month as well. That is in as far as the Standard newspaper is concerned. Let's look at the Daily Nation, and the front page of the Daily Nation. There is a picture there, allow me, the men who control multi-billion state systems. Lucrative deals, they say, and the men who control multi-billion state systems. We have Abdullahi Sheikh, Convergence Network Solutions shareholder, Tahnoon bin Zayed Al Nayan, one of the owners of Aperio Limited, and James Ayugi, founder of Webmasters Limited. And so they say ownership of critical public systems such as e-citizen and electronic platforms for health and procurement, alleged by auditors and MPs to be controlled by private entities despite government denials, is increasingly coming under scrutiny, informed by data security concerns and the vast sums of money that is involved. And so you can read that story on page number 7. Then I see here, new DCI team takes over lawyers' murder probe. It's on page 3. You remember that killing of lawyer. And so there is a new DCI team that has taken over the murder probe. And then TSC sets new rules for transfer of teachers, that is in the education sector. And it's covered on page number 6. And banks face huge losses over fake titles. All right. That's a a story that is covered on page number 10. And some sports news here. I see a picture of Paris Jepchirchir, the world champion. Paris Jepchirchir outpaced Ethiopia's Tigsti Assefa to win gold for Kenya in a thrilling marathon sprint finish yesterday at the World Athletics Championships in Japan, which is going on, and kudos to her for the good performance. And then other stories. For the first time in history, young men might be more religious than men. So why Gen Z men are heading to church while women stay away? Right. That's an interesting one there inside the Standard, or rather the Daily Nation newspaper as well. Scholar, schemer, victim, the many faces of Nairobi lawyer Matthew Chalo Mbobu. You can read that as well. It's covered inside the Daily Nation. I was given 15 days to live. It has been 3 years since. It's a story of hope there, also inside the Daily Nation as well. And a lot is being reported, and so you can read what is being reported inside the Daily Nation. This morning, I see the Business Daily. Old Mutual sells NSC stock broking unit to fintech firm to focus on insurance and asset management. They say here, Kweli Capital buys stockbroker in a diversification plan. So you can read that as well. And there is a Chinese firm gets 37.6 billion shillings deal for city sewer and roads. That you can read as well, front page and also on page 2 inside the Business Daily. And local banks are growing at breakneck speed, but employing fewer people as artificial intelligence and other technology bring about the greatest transfer from labor to capital. And savings and credit cooperative societies, that is SACCOs with corporate or group members, including investment clubs, are seeking clarity on their taxation amid rising disputes with the Kenya Revenue Authority that has been seeking to collect more from them. And then investors have shown a preference for the one-year treasury bill in the 11 auctions done since the beginning of the fiscal year as they chase the return margin of 1.5 percentage points. The paper is paying above the 182 and 91-day T-bills. And then with their leadership and advocacy, Kenya's youth can drive awareness and anchor the country's clean cooking transition. That's a story that you can read on page number 9. That's inside the Business Daily this morning, and so you can read that as well. And then Taifa Leo ukurasa wa kwanza, mpango wa Ruto kuzima Matiang'i. Rais Ruto amekutana na viongozi wa Gusii anga mara 3 katika muda usiozidi mwaka mmoja, kikao cha juzi zaidi kikiwa katika ikulu ya Nairobi. Wadadisi wasema lengo ni kuwabomoa kisiasa Matiang'i na Maraga. Right. Pia naona hapa kuna mhadhara wa kumwenzi Ken Walibora leo Kibali, mchango wake mkuu katika makuzi ya Kiswahili kukumbukwa, na ninatosha kumrithi Ruto kura ya 2027. Gachagua asema ndiye anayeweza kumng'oa rais enzini kwa mikakati yake mikali. Liverpool waponea Chelsea breki kali, huku Man United of course tunajua vile walipashwa 3-0. Na TSC yampata mwalimu wa Alliance na hatia. Tume yasema aliyekuwa mwalimu wa Alliance Girls Ayiro aliwanyanyasa wanafunzi wake kimapenzi. Ni ukurasa wa 3 wa gazeti hilo la Taifa Leo. A lot is being reported, a lot is happening in our nation. Let's get to know what is being reported, what is happening in our nation, and then we just also get to know how to pray for our nation. That is in as far as the newspaper review is concerned. Let's now look at what we have in as far as the video of the day is concerned.